Yeah, this is Curtis Williams. I'm tuning into the WJMax show with WJMax out here.
Ways of expression.
Gotta tell you.
Ways of expression. Ways of expression. Gotta tell you. WJMax.
Is it okay to have male and female friends when you are married?
From out of nowhere, no.
I say yeah and then no.
The Adrian situation.
Y'all didn't. It wasn't good. You didn't know.
Ways of expression.
Gotta tell you.
Ways of expression. Ways of expression. Gotta tell you. WJMax.
You stop sweating the small stuff and concentrating on being better parents and having better lives and growing more than a lot of the petty stuff that we focusing on, you know, like.
So y'all saying I can't go out and make new friends. From what you said, you figured this in like I can't go out and make a new friend at the club. You know what I'm saying?
Too old to make new friends.
I'm too old to make new friends. I'm too old to make friends. I'm going. Next question. That's what say something on that. If it started off in the forefront of your relationship to where I might have slipped up, you might have called me cheating, or it was something that led on to a relationship with another woman that made you uncomfortable, start from the beginning. Be honest from the beginning. Make sure your home, just like what you said, is pretty much taken care of. Then it won't fall over into all of these other different things. I respect you, you respect me. I represent you when I step out on my job. You respect me, and you represent me when you step out on your job and hang with your girlfriends. There's certain things that you can't do, and there's certain things that I can't do. So squash all of that. I'm gonna respect you. You gonna respect me. If I meet somebody, vice versa, I'm gonna mention it to you. Hey, if you forget, vice versa, whatever, it doesn't matter. But at the end of the day, at all times, you respect your man.
Why are women never satisfied? It's thrown out like that because one of the things that was brought up to us was, I give you a scenario what the guy said. He said, you know what? I go home, I try to take you home. His thing was I cut the grass. His thing was I pay the car note, I pay the house note. He said I try to be the best of the lover and intimacy. He said I try to be the best of conversation. I try to ask my girl, you know, how her day went. And no matter what, she's not satisfied with what I do. She continue to press me, not press as a supporting cast to make him, you know, do better for them, but she pressed him as if she's nagging him and nagging him and nagging him. And he felt like, hey, I'm not going to satisfy her. Here's the thing. He left that relationship alone. He moved to the next relationship, and he continued to try to do good again, and the same thing. The more he done, the more she pushed and pushed and pushed. Not support push, but push.
So to the relationship, the common denominator is still him. And when you were talking about, he was saying, I do this, I do. There's too much I in what he was saying.
Instead of we.
It's a song, yeah, instead of we. I mean,
it's just exactly like though when they say, okay, well the man is out there in the streets, he don't bring home the money, he don't take care of home, he don't do this. Then there's a problem because the man's not handling his home. But then if the man is sitting up there and he's being romantic and he's taking care of home and he's being the rock that she needs, then she running out on him because she's saying he's doing too much. Yeah, he's being too weak, and he's not actually being strong. So you know, it's stuff like that. You know, it's like you know, if a man if he ignored a woman and he push her, or if he come up and y'all could be out shopping or something, and he tell you, nah, I'm ready to go right now. And y'all and automatically, you know, y'all gotta run right behind him, and then you get on the phone and you tell your girlfriend, I can't stand him because he's so demanding on me, he's so this, he's so that, you know, and he's abusive verbally, maybe not physically, but verbally he's abusive. Then there's a serious problem on that factor. So yes, I do agree, women are never satisfied.
Wow.
They're not familiar with the guy like him. So most of the time, what happens is start out okay, everybody interested, they really liking you and all this and all that. But the fact they're not familiar with you, they tend to go back to what they're familiar with.
Wow.
You know, and that could have been a situation with that guy. It's not always the common denominator being mean. It's also what they're familiar with. In a lot of cases, they really don't know no better. Because that's all they know, or that's the environment they're part of, or that's the product they become, or it could be the birds they flock with.
I couldn't tell you how many times I meet women and they really want to do something, but then they had a discussion with one of their friends, and they let friends make choices for them. I'm telling you, one thing I'm gonna tell you, it got to a point where I had a friend, a cousin I'm real close to. She was an evangelist. I went to her, and I wanted to know, is it me? Because she knows me very well, and before I even could say what I wanted to say, she stopped me. She told me, you keep loving yourself, keep being who you are. It's not you. She said, trust me, I'm a woman. I'm telling you this, not because I was her cousin, but she was telling me to be who I am. You know, and it took a minute to really think about it. It's like she said. Vice versa with men. Same way, it's not just women. When you put me with certain things, that's what you tend to go with, even when it's something good. And unfortunately,
but I think what you just said is powerful though, because still the common denominator is still you. And if you went through all of these women and all these women are the same, why are you attracting that same type of woman?
Ways of expression.
Gotta tell you.
Ways of expression. Ways of expression. Gotta tell you. WJMax. Ways of expression.
Gotta tell you.
Ways of expression. Ways of expression. Gotta tell you. WJMax. Ways of expression.
Gotta tell you.
Ways of expression. Ways of expression. Gotta tell you. WJMax.